Well, it's Friday night. There's a crisp to the air, and it's looking a lot like high school football kind of night here in Arizona.
Yeah, it's the perfect blend of fall weather, athleticism, and, of course, puberty. So let's start with the AIA Cardinals game of the week. Brophy Prep making the trip to Gilbert, taking on Higly, and there's Larry Fitzgerald and Donovan McNabb just chopping it up. We're going to fast forward to the fourth quarter. Broncos up 3. Not anymore. Gunnar Grell, what a pass over the middle to Anthony Palka. 32-28 Knights. But with under 2 minutes to go, Case Vandenbosch with the answer for Brophy. Lobs it up for Dalen Sharper, and Brophy retakes the lead. But they leave Higly with a little bit of time. 4th and 7 from the 40 with 8 seconds left. Grell to Palka. That gets Higly into field goal range. Those two just unstoppable all night long for the Knights. And then Caden Olsen with the field goal to send this game to overtime from about 40 yards out. That would have been good from 50. 35-35, Higly is fired up. And after the Knights hold Brophy to a field goal to start OT, they get the ball, and Gunnar Grell knocking on the doorstep. Gets the walk-off tutty, and he is celebrating. What a win for the Knights. They win it 41-38 in OT, and afterwards, Fagrell pretty stoked.
Man, this is crazy. All glory to God, man. None of this would have been possible without him. I'm just so proud of our guys who worked so hard for this, but yeah, we're definitely soaking in the moment right now.
Where does this rank all time in high school games you've played?
It's up there for sure. Definitely the best one this year. It's probably close to Williamsville, maybe a state championship a couple years back, but this one's up there for sure. I think every team in Arizona knows that Higly in the second half of the season is a scary team. No one wants to see us on our schedule. We're getting hot at the right time, so I'm ready to get back to work on Monday.
I haven't seen a moment like that since Brock Purdy here in Arizona. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Hopping over to Mesa for a peak matchup between two top 10 teams. Red Mountain visiting Mountain View first quarter. Red Mountain already up 10-0. They're going to add to it. Dominic Carmiganio toss a beauty to Arion Wyndham. He snags the ball in the end zone, and the Mountain Lions lead 17-0. But Mountain View is ready for a climb. They get on the board. They cut the deficit even more. Brady Goodman finds Talon Arnett. We have a game, but Jamison Wade, the Blade, with 30 seconds left. A huge sack for the Red Mountain Lions. They take home the Battle of Brown Road, 23-22. What a game over Mountain View.
All right, still in the East Valley, Mountain Point visiting Gilbert. First quarter, Gilbert on the move until Zane Grant's pass is picked off by LeGarrette Blount Jr. Feels like LeGarrette Blount Sr. was just playing, but he puts together a nice return to get the ball to midfield. That sets up the Pride for an early lead. Christian Escobedo hitting Mekhi Hodge for the 13-yard score, and the Pride leads 7-0. After another interception leading to a touchdown for Mountain Point, how about doing them both at the same time? Andrew Burnside with the third pick of the half for Mountain Point takes it back for the score and a 24-0 lead. Gilbert finally gets on the board with the ensuing kickoff. Jonathan Guy, the guy on the return, takes it back to the end zone 24-7. It's not even halftime. Gilbert's going for the onside kick here, but it works to perfection. Julian Mapalo with a recovery, setting up the Tigers to keep chipping away at the deficit, and that's exactly what they do. Marcus Ronquillo with a short touchdown run. This one ultimately goes to Mountain Point, though. They win big 52-20. All right, another big one in the East Valley, 7-0 AZ College Prep visiting 6-1 ALA Gilbert North. ALA leading 21-14 in the second half, adding to the lead. Take a look at this run by McRae Skinner, just spinning through the lane, fighting his way towards the end zone. Gets a little help from his friends. He's fired up. Eagles take a 28-14 lead. Later, Ben Livingston rolling out and throwing a dart to Cam Shepard in the back of the end zone. It's a 3-score lead. And ALA Gilbert North beating AZ College Prep 35-14.
Hey, let's head out west now. Canyon View visiting Verrado, scoreless in the first quarter. And we are going to pick it up with Brady Scott under center in the shotgun. Fakes a handoff, then he's going to loft it up to Braylon Anderson. Back of the end zone, the concentration, the catch. And Canyon View on the road is first on the board. Vipers trying to respond. Logan Waldeck takes the handoff, but Jackson McCarthy is there for the strip on the fumble and the recovery, and the Jaguars take over, and they are looking for more. So next possession, Scott again. Who's he going to look for? Mr. Anderson again, and look at the grab by the junior. The hands up in the air, gets his feet in bounds. Canyon View adds to the early lead. We're still waiting on a final on this big matchup on the west side.
No shortage of highlights, though. Cactus Shadows hosting Notre Dame Prep. Shout out to James Wade here for just casually pulling out a gymnastics backflip routine running out of the Falcon. Cactus Shadows getting on the board first. Alex Daphnis from a yard out. Falcons on top 7-0. And there goes Daphnis. He is fired up running towards the sideline. Notre Dame Prep with the answer in the second quarter. Decker Haskins-Smith gets to the outside and goes untouched for 6. 7-7 game. Cactus Shadows looking for that first region win. Gage Miller to a wide open Daphnis. Falcons retake the lead, and Cactus Shadows, they go on to win this one. Nice win for the Falcons.
A showdown in Scottsdale between Desert Mountain and Chaparral. The Wolves leading 13-6 at the half. Look out, a defensive showdown. Even the refs weren't safe. Grant Garduno's, his pass to Kai Chishin is broken up. The umpire found himself in the middle of it. Later in the half, Ryan Caddy cannot hang on to the handoff. Chaparral falls on the ball, but the Firebirds couldn't make anything happen offensively. Desert Mountain wins a low-scoring affair, 16-6, and we're coming right back on the extra point.